Good morning. Thank you for having me today. And today I want to talk about being alone and being lonely. And there is such a big difference between these two words. And for the longest time I used to think that I was being lonely. I was disconnected from everyone else, and I needed to work on myself so I can be surrounded by people again, so I can feel connected again, so I can feel safe again. But after all these time spending time by myself and just sit in silence for a long period of times, I'm slowly finding peace and contentment in this solitude. And maybe I'm just being alone, but not lonely. Just like Alan Watt say, life is a dance. Everything around you is a dance. And you just gotta learn how to dance with it. Even when you're not dancing, you're still dancing. I've been sitting here trying to face my problems, the things I wish I did, the thing I didn't do, the things that I'm planning on doing, the future that I'm imagining, just all of the things that I'm worrying about. It's scary to sit down and think about them and face them. But I've learned the hard way. I've learned how to be alone, how to just be sitting here and no longer have the need to reach for my phone. And I don't realize that until now. Recently, that my average screen time is less than 2 hours compared to what it used to be, higher than 5 hours a day. And most of it is just screen time while I'm driving to work, back to work, because I have to turn on the music. It's like nowadays I don't even reach for my phone. It's scary things, right? It's odd because nowadays everyone else is plugging. And feel like you're the only one that is unplugged. And it's scary. It took me a while to say these things because I don't know, something might happen to me because I'm so different. I don't know. But I do have these podcasts. You stay here. Anyway, it just, once you being able to find the peace within yourself and face all of your demons and just sitting here and just think about them. Looking at yourself from a third person point of view. Well, I'm talking about myself personally. I realize that I don't have to take everything so seriously. I don't have to meet anyone's expectation to feel peace and contentment and happy. I don't have to try so hard anymore to feel like I am enough. I am worthy. It's like, why trying so hard for? Knowing that one day we all gonna die and nothing will ever matter. And this life is like a dance. It's not a destination. You know, it's not like a road trip or like a journey that you will feel content, worthy, and happiness once you get to your destination. You know, once you become a doctor, once you graduate, once you get that job, when you get that girl, when you get that guy, when you get that marriage, when you get that promotion, when you get that retirement, whatever benchmark that you are setting for yourself. You're saying that once I get there, I'll be happy. But for now, I can set it aside because I don't have those things yet. So happiness is always on the other side of the mountain that I'm trying to climb. But what about in this moment? In these hardships, you know, the things that I'm going through, and things feel like they're just dog shit. Everything just seems so blurry and miserable, and how can I find content and happiness and peace right now when everything is so hard and rough and I have to cling to life to make ends meet and pay bills and all that jazz? How can I find happiness in the middle of this mess? Well, that's what I'm trying to find out now. And for me, I find that just sitting here, being still in this stillness, and I have the privilege to be sitting here in the silence and peace. And I should be thankful for that too. But in this solitude, I found that I don't have to be with anybody else to feel worthy or connected. I don't need anybody to feel validated, to feel like I'm enough. And it's okay to be alone. And that you're not lonely. You'll just choose to be alone. You choose to find yourself in the middle of all this mess. And it's okay that you're alone. But it doesn't mean that you're lonely. It just means that you have the courage to face your own demons. When there's nothing around, when you're not being distracted. And it's hard to just be sitting still and do nothing. And just think about your damn life problems. And things that you wish that could happen. thing that you wish you did, the thing you wish you didn't do. And you think about these things and you're just, it's like in a limbo. You're like, fuck, man, my life could have been so much different if I did that, if I did this, if I didn't do that, if I didn't do this. My life would have been so much different. But in this solitude, I realized that the past did not happen any other way. And this is how it's supposed to be. Where you are now is the path, the progress is where you were supposed to be. Because it did not happen any other way. You were meant to fuck that shit up. You were meant to be late. You were meant to be behind. You were meant to feel all the whatever you're feeling right now. It's all meant to be. It was all part of the journey, the destiny. I know it sounds wooey and, weird, but I do believe that everything that happened for a reason. And you're just destined to be it. But then last night, all of a sudden, I turned on YouTube and they have this free movie called The Truman Show. Truman. Played by the funny guy, I forgot his name. But he's a funny actor. Very, very solitude guy, like he's like, he talk like he knows a lot of things, and he's a very respectable guy, despite the fact that he's so funny on screen, but in real life he's so wise and full of wisdom. Jim Carrey, yeah, that's him, Jim Carrey. But I don't know, just watching that movie just make me realize a lot of things. And it's like, what if the world I'm living now is revolving around me? And what if I am the universe, What if we all just energy floating around? It's just thought-provoking, but I wish I could understand it more. But it just, something about this movie, it just hit me really, really hard. And what if your life, my life, just like that, just like a movie, and the screen is rolling right now, the cameras are rolling, some sort of camera that I cannot see, just like Jim in the movie. He could not able to see all the cameras. And just like me right now, sitting here, not able to see all of the camera that's watching me right now. It might be some kind of technology that I cannot be able to see. Of course, it should be able to hide from me. Some sort of technology that I don't have the knowledge, the ability, the capacity, the brain capacity ability to understand it, to know that it even exists. Like that kind of movie really hit me hard. Literally, it's like I am in the movie of myself. And you just don't know it. Just like Jim. But sometimes, certain things that happen, certain things that happen in the movie, and it's like, click, it's make them kind of waking up from the dream. And just like my life right now, it's weird. I know it sounds weird, right? But it's just really strange that whenever I think of certain things, it happen. It's like, when I'm at work and I would think about someone like, oh, I haven't seen this person in a while, and then a couple hours later that person come up, and what's even weirder is that person will come in once in a blue moon, once in a while they'll come in, but I think about them and they'll come up. But if it's just like a one-time thing, then it's nothing that crazy, right? But it keep on happening. Like I keep on thinking about this person, and they come up. Think about this person today, and they come up. Think about this person today, and they book an appointment. It's just weird. Or maybe I'm just working too much. And all of these schedule, it's like a routine that they'll come in at certain time of the month, certain time of the day, or they come up and just engrave into my brain. Maybe I need to stop working so much. Maybe I need to stop working 10, 11 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week. And maybe that's the reason why. But I don't know, it's just weird. It's like certain thing that you would think, and then it would pop up in real life, not even work, but other things too. And it's just like weird, It's like I am that Truman in the movie. Like it just feel like a simulation. Feel like I'm gonna get kidnapped for saying all these things. But who cares? If you're gonna kidnap me, please, don't torture me. Just let me die in peace. Maybe I shouldn't say these things. It's terrible. But who cares? Not like it matter. Well, if it ever happened, then you know why. Because I'm posting these on the podcast, and they'll stay there. Well, but yeah, it just kind of popped into my head while I was just sitting here meditating. Even though I'm still kind of suck at it, when you just close your eye, and then it's hard not to think about stuff. It's hard not to your mind wandering around, and what make it even harder? It's that it's sitting still and just not think about anything. That's the hardest part, and I'm still working on it. Hopefully, I'll get there one day. But right now, my mind's just wandering around everywhere. But still, I learned a lot about myself doing that. Just sitting in the quietness and face my problems and realize that maybe all of this is meant to be, and all the bad things that happen, maybe they were meant to be too, so you can learn, you can grow, and you can become the person that you asked for, the person that you wish to become. These are the lesson, the answer from the universe given to you, so you can grow and become that person. So it's okay. It's okay to fucked up. It's okay to lose it all again and starting over again. It's okay. What's not okay is you open the bottle of alcohol and drink it. What is not okay is you giving up on yourself. And let life take the wheel. That's not what okay. That's not what is not okay. So yeah, that's all I really got for the day. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope I will see you on the next one.